Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new weekly tarot reading. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember that this can be for your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus placement. So if those positions are dominant in your chart, please make sure to check those positions out as well. All right. Without further ado, let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here spiritual practices, okay? And it has here the number 25. How does the number 25 resonate for you? Something important will be happening on the 25th of this month, so pay attention to that as well. Spiritual practices, and it says here, okay, before I read it, let me just show you. It's a woman there who is starting her prayer, okay, her spiritual practices. And it says here, becoming aware to intuition and guides, meditating and releasing self-limiting beliefs, working on inner healing and issues with codependency. So this is going to be a very important time for you to work on your spirituality, for you to become aware more so of those kind of aspects of yourself that perhaps you've been in denial about, okay, that you've been kind of like either pushing away or you haven't had time to deal with, right? So working on inner healing and issues with codependency. So issues with codependency meaning, you know, where in your life do you have an issue of codependency where you feel like you have to stay stuck to a person, to a situation, you have to prove yourself to them, whether it's your boss, whether it's your career, whether it's your family, your friends, your loved ones, your children, okay, your parents, okay, whoever else, or the world, or to yourself, right? It's like that energy where, okay, where in your life do you feel like, you know, you have issues of codependency? Codependency can kind of turn into something toxic when you don't watch yourself. Meaning, if you're stuck in a situation where, say, for example, with your boss, and because your boss, obviously, you know, they provide a check for you to pay for your bills, etc. But still, that boss could be mean to you. They could be not really paying you what you're worth. But still, you have that sense of codependency because, well, you know, you've got to pay your bills. So you have to stay there, right? So that sense of codependency, where is that coming from? Okay, where is that coming from where you have to put up with certain things that you know are not right, they're not okay, because you feel like you're getting something out of that situation, that person, place, or thing. That could be in relation to a family member, a friend, a loved one. It could be in a love romantic bond as well, right? A sense of codependency, whatever or whoever this is with. So becoming aware to your intuition is going to help you by tuning into your spirituality. Maybe you haven't had time to tune into your spiritual practices, and now is a time to do so. Okay, listen to your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, doing meditation, releasing self-limiting beliefs. There could be also self-limiting beliefs that you've been still carrying on until today that you need to start working through, and now is the right time for you to do just that. Okay, could be you towards somebody or somebody here doing this in your life. I am healing myself through meditation and spiritual practices. It is the only way that I can make myself whole. Okay, so whether it's somebody here around you that is working through these aspects, okay, and that you've been kind of like perceiving as maybe being a little bit who knows, maybe a little bit disconnected from you. They might be needing some spiritual practices, and or you could be needing this yourself. Healing yourself through meditation, spiritual practices. It is the only way that you can make yourself whole. Okay, so let me know in the comments below how this reading resonates for you so far, that dominant energy. We're going to be going into your past, present, future position. Who and what is coming towards you? What is in your opportunity? And also, what is in your challenge position and how to overcome that challenge. Now, let me know in the comments below how this reading all resonates for you. Remember, if you would like to support the channel, you can do so by commenting down below. Even if it's just commenting down an emoji, that really, really helps support the channel. Because right now, the YouTube algorithm has been going through a lot of changes. You know, remember a few weeks ago, they were hiding my videos. Okay, they were also unsubscribing my subscribers. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and of course, comment down below. Thank you all so much for your support and your encouragement to stay here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys so much. Now, you could be dealing with, let's see, I see a few signs coming through the reading. You could be dealing with the sign of Taurus, Libra. I see the sign of Aries, Leo energy, Whatever other sign this is does not have to be necessarily those. At the bottom of the deck, you have here the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords here, who is lying to themselves? Are you lying to yourself? Are you deceiving yourself? Are you trying to, avoid doing the spiritual work and continue to lie yourself, as to why you should be staying in a career, in a connection, in a situation that is not making you feel all that happy, okay? Or is it somebody here lying to you? Are you dealing with a person who has been lying to you, who has been shady? They've been sneaky in their behavior. They've been, avoiding taking responsibility for something that they are creating. Or is this you? Is this part of that, type of energy where maybe you've been in denial about certain aspects of yourself, okay? Where you're like, okay, you know what, maybe, I need to do some spiritual work, and maybe I have been lying to myself in order to survive the situation, in order to heal in the situation, right? But the only way to fully heal is to be honest with yourself, whether it's somebody here around you lying to you, or ask yourself, am I lying to myself? Am I just making up excuses as to why I should forgive this person, why I should stay in the situation, when in reality, I know that I'm lying to myself and this is not good for me, right? Or are you accepting lies from other people, and you're, kind of know intuitively that there's something off there with that person or situation, but is somebody making up excuses, right? Could be also that you are dealing with a personality type who is very immature, jealous of you, trying to get away with something, being very deceitful, that kind of vibe. Let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to, what that's all about. Now, also here in your challenge position, and remember it's a general reading, so this could be pertaining to your love life, career, family, friends, relationships, co-workers, bosses, whatever area of your life this pertains to. You take the reading however it resonates for you. In your challenge position, you have here the King of Swords, the World, and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, in your challenge position, I do see here that it could be a little bit challenging for you to, open up the lines of communication and accept something for an ending. Okay, there's a chapter here that has been needing to close out, but you have still yet to tie up those loose ends. All right, it's kind of like you're keeping it open-ended because of whatever reasons, whatever excuses you have, or whatever excuses are being given to you. Okay, there's a chapter here that, again, it's already closing out. It's like you've given what you had to give. You went through the energy that you had to go through, the experience that you needed to have. You've already had it. It's like you've reached the dead end. Okay, you've reached the dead end, and this dead end, there's nowhere else to go. Okay, but something new. And so, it might be a little bit difficult for you to accept the fact that this is already, an ending, a chapter. This could be something here related to, in any area of your life, love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever this is pertaining to. But it's time for you to step into a new version of you. It could also be self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back from, transforming your life, transforming yourself, stepping into that new version of you fully, instead of going back into old things that are not really beneficial to you anymore. Okay, it's kind of like trying to continue a cycle that you've already finished. It's like you go to school, you graduate, and it's like, oh, you want to go back into the same type of cycle, but you've already graduated. You have to go to the next level. You have to kind of put yourself out there now in the world, right? That kind of vibe. So which area of your life is this pertaining to, where there's loose ends that need to be tied up? I see here that it's difficult for you to put in the work and the effort into something or someone, or a new version of you, or a new chapter in your life, because again, you are holding yourself back. Somebody here is either holding you back. You feel like you're being held back by this person situation. It could be a person here who knows exactly what to say to you, when to say it, and they might come across as rather harsh. They might come across as rather, way too honest. It could be hurtful, the way that this person speaks to you as well. Okay, let me know in the comments below which area of your life that pertains to and what that is all about. Is this happening in your career, finances, friends, family, love, whatever this is? In the recent past, you have here the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, and the Strength. So in the recent past, I see here that things are working out in your favor. You felt like everything was flowing in your direction. You're like, oh my God, yes, everything that you were planning was going in, your direction. Everything that you wanted was coming your way. in the recent past, you felt like everything was picture perfect. Good luck was on your side. Something that was destined for you in the recent past came to fruition. It came into your life. But then suddenly, somebody started to feel a little bit kind of, mentally conflicted. Like, wait a minute, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right choice? That kind of vibe. And so in the recent past, there was some kind of stalemate. Somebody started to create a stalemate because of overthinking, of indecision. Okay. Somebody here may have been in denial about a situation. They may have been wanting to see see something that was an illusion and see it for the truth when it really wasn't the truth. Right. And so was this you doing this? Was this a person around you doing this? Somebody here who was very undecided, couldn't make a choice, couldn't make a decision, keeping the situation stuck, that kind of vibe, and or was in denial. Was this you? Was it somebody around you? I see that you and this individual had a lot of differences, but you also had a lot of things that brought you guys together in a strong kind of way. Okay, so I feel that for a lot of you guys, somebody here was mentally conflicted because, you were kind of like, if this was you, you were like, okay, wait a minute. Well, this career offers me all this good stuff. This person offers me all this good stuff, right? But then again, this is not perfect, right? Then there are these problems. This is also wrong with the picture. This is wrong with the person. This is what they're doing that I don't like, right? And so you were a little bit in a mental kind of conflict, like, oh gosh, what should I do, right? Should I do this or should I do that? Okay, should I stay or should I go? That kind of vibe. Okay, let me know in the comments below what that was all pertaining to, what that was all about. I feel like somebody in the recent past had some kind of confidence issues as well. We're dealing with some kind of confidence issues. And in the recent past, you could have been dealing with a personality type who got triggered very easily. And you always had to be there to kind of like, mend that person, make them feel better. Or this could have been you getting triggered, and then they were always the one, being there for you, helping you feel better. One person was doing that for the other because one person was very particularly sensitive, overly sensitive, that kind of vibe. Okay. Now in your present energy, you have the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress. So right now, currently speaking, wow, beautiful energies about to happen or are already starting to happen. I see the Emperor, the Empress. I mean, when does this ever happen? So synchronistically, so beautifully, with the Ten of Cups in the middle. I see that you are either getting involved in, or soon to be involved in a beautiful bond, a beautiful connection. This could be a love bond, a love connection. This could be a family connection. This could be a career type of partnership, any kind of partnership, okay, between masculine energy and feminine energy. One of you is going to be more in your masculine energy. The other one's going to be more in your feminine energy, and you're going to come in and balance each other in a beautiful kind of way. If this is career related matters, you could be meeting a person here who could help you out in some kind of way, and you guys can bring your ideas together because they're in one energy, either masculine and feminine, and you are in the other one, right? So you guys come in with these different energies and you make something happen. You either create a love bond, you create a beautiful friendship, a beautiful business, a dynamic here that is very in sync with each other. And I see here the happy family, the happy home, being in tune with each other's emotions, energy there of love, of caring, of kindness, all that good stuff. I love this. Okay. I see something here manifesting, about to manifest, starting right now. Okay. But you need to know which energy are you in, because a lot of times problems arise when two people are trying, or one person is trying to be both energies, in that particular situation that requires only one energy. Give you an example. If you are coming into a relationship, right, and you're dealing with a person who is very much so in their masculine energy, and they were attracted to you because of your initial feminine energy, right, just as an example. This is energy we're talking. We're not talking male and female. We're talking energy-wise, right? Feminine energy is more caring, nurturing, understanding, right? Masculine energy is more assertive, more aggressive, more taking action, right? More, instead of manifesting, bringing things in, it's more so of, taking action towards it. And so if you met a person and you were in your feminine energy, okay? And that person was in their masculine energy, and they were attracted to you because of your feminine energy, but then all of a sudden you flip the switch and you become very masculine. You guys are going to clash. And so there's something here related to try your best to figure out, okay, in this environment, in this situation, where am I more comfortable in? What energy am I more comfortable in? Am I more comfortable in my feminine energy, or am I more comfortable in my masculine energy? For some, it could be the fact that you go to work, and in your work environment, it requires a lot of masculine energy. And then you come back home and you're still in your masculine energy. So try to be aware, okay? And if, it could be vice versa. Maybe you were in your very masculine energy, and then the feminine energy was attracted to your masculinity, and then all of a sudden, you become very feminine in your energy, and it's kind of like it throws things off. So just be aware of that type of dynamic happening, because I feel like in order for this to grow, you have to be in a certain kind of energy, right? Okay. Now, let me know in the comments below, is this happening in your career, finances, friends, love life, friendships, in your projects that you're working on, whatever this is, let me know in the comments below. In the near future, I see here the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So in the near future, I do see here that you're going to come into a lot of stability, financial stability. You're going to feel very stable in your emotions as well, if they have been a little bit out of whack. Okay, you will be meeting an individual here who also is very financially stable, very loyal, very consistent, that kind of vibe. And for others of you guys, you will be choosing to move on and to let something go, and also to take a step back in an area of your life where you feel like, what, let me see what this person has got to bring to the table. Let me see, where this person is coming from. Let me see more so of what this person will be able to, bring in. Okay, so I see that you're going to be taking a little bit of a step back. You could be moving from one job to another. You could be moving from one place to another. You could be in transition period, going through some kind of a transition in the near future, okay? And I see here that your ships will be coming in. By you making that change, by you allowing these changes, okay, to take you to where you need to be, your ships will be coming in, your blessings will be coming into your life, okay? Now let's go and see your opportunity. You have here the Nine of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So in your opportunity, you're going to have an opportunity to definitely celebrate. There's going to be some kind of a big celebration, an opportunity for celebration to come together with friends, with loved ones, with family members. You could be invited to a big event, a big party, a big celebration. I see here that you're going to have an opportunity to finally lay those fears to rest. Those fears, that anxiety that has been taking over your mind, you being very restless, feeling restless, like, oh my God, what's going to happen? That's going to be a thing of the past, okay? You're going to be able to sleep sound, okay, like a baby. And also here with the King of Wands, that's because you're going to step into your confidence. There will be a huge opportunity coming in for you, okay, that will allow you to step more so into that confident role, okay? For others, you will be meeting a person who is very confident. This could be an entrepreneur. This could be a person who is very action-oriented. This individual could be very creative as well, very passionate in nature, very passionate about you, and or you will be feeling more passionate about life, about a project, about an opportunity here, okay? And that's what's going to help you, kind of like, no longer fear something happening, going the wrong way. Let's go ahead and now go ahead and see the final outcome, and let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to. What is your final outcome here? You have your priority. You are no longer an option. I am making you a priority. Actions now match their words. So somebody here who has been, for some of you guys who have been dealing with a person who has been, making you option, they have been neglecting you, pushing you to the side, or putting you on the back burner. They're finally going to approach you in a more, hey, you know what? You're my priority. Whether it's a brand new person you're about to meet, or a brand new job that's going to make you the priority, or a brand new opportunity, or somebody that you already know, could be somebody new, you are no longer an option. I am making you a priority. Actions now match their words. For some of you guys, you might be making yourself a priority now, because you have been putting yourself on the back burner. You've been putting your dreams, your wishes, your desires on the back burner. But now you're going to have that confidence level where you're going to say, you know what? I am number one, okay? I have to look out for myself if I want other people to be kind to me, right? Because that's the energy that you exert. Whatever you give to you, other people will give to you as well. If you're not kind to yourself, if you ignore and neglect your own needs, desires, you will attract other people who will also neglect your own needs and desires. So this is all about also self-awareness. You are no longer making yourself an option. You are now making yourself a priority. Your wishes, your desires are priority. And now you're taking actions that match the fact that you are your own priority. Or it could be that you are making somebody or something else a priority, okay? We're going to be going into your extended now. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.